Hey y'all, Kristen Murray here. If you saw my Instagram stories yesterday, you kind of got a glimpse at the system I use when I am photographing along with hunting. But I wanted to kind of give you more of an in-depth look at what I'm using. So for starters, if I am not hunting and I'm just photographing, for clients or an estate, I will just run a Spider camera holster. They do have a dual system, but it comes with just this belt and a base plate for your camera. You slide that in there and that's how you carry it. I love that this puts all of the weight on my hips. I can walk for miles and not get tired because of it. I have tried like the suspender hold fast type stuff. I didn't like it because it was so much weight on my shoulders, and then also like the cameras are just swinging everywhere. Sometimes I gotta move fast, other times I have to go slow, and I felt like everything was so floppy. And this, no matter like if I'm walking fast or walking slow, it doesn't matter. Everything is like right here, tight, not gonna go anywhere. It does have this toggle switch to where like you can't pull the camera out unless you move it. This is whether or not you want to use it, you can leave the toggle up and keep it like that one-handed, or if you are need something a little bit more secure, you can put this down and then have to do it two-handed. The only thing that I don't like about this system, and this is not a Spider issue, this is a Kristen Murray issue. I've broken 2 cameras because of this. I have learned to mitigate that, but there was 2 times where I got like really in-depth, like really focused on what was happening and not so much like what I was doing with my camera, and I went to put it away. I heard metal on metal and I just let go. The first time this screen was out, it broke the screen. The second time I was standing in a creek photographing Cedar and her sisters and just heard metal on metal, let go, heard a big splash. If you do not have insurance on your gear, this is your sign to get insurance on your gear. I use the Hartford. I think they're based up in New England. I've had about 3 claims with them. They've been fantastic to work with every single time. I really, really like them. So get insurance on your gear. Okay, so this is my setup for when I'm not hunting myself. When I am hunting, I will use the same Spider holster system, but they have a clip that you can put on, belts. This is a Final Rise Sidekick. Side note, if you are a woman who is looking for an Upland vest, especially if you're about my size, this thing is fantastic. Absolutely love it. I've tried like the Legacy. I've tried so many vests, and I keep going back to this one. You can pry this out of my cold dead hands. All right, so the only thing about this is when you are running the camera, you lose a pocket. I guess the water is more important to me. I've got a water for Cedar, a water for myself. I guess if you wanted the pocket, you could take the water bottle off, shift that around. I just lose the pocket, so I keep all my shells on this side, my camera on this side. In the beginning, they kind of like even out weight-wise. Depending on how many birds I miss, that could be, this could get it really light. But I like it. So I will say, if you're gonna do that, I did have to, and I messed this up, I've got to redo it, but I did have to take this strap. Okay, so this strap that connects the shoulder to the belt, I had to take the tail end of that, run it through this D-ring, and then up into this to kind of like keep this a little more secure, because when I had the camera there first, it would like flop over a little bit. I like everything tight in the places it needs to be, so this is what I do. The camera's out of the way enough to, if I want to carry the gun on this side, I can carry it over here, doesn't matter. You know, I can shoot with my camera and then shoot with my gun. Also, if I know that I'm not going to be using my gun, sometimes I will just drop it right here. When I have my water bottle in, it like secures it, temporarily at least. That way I can, you know, focus on photographing and not have to worry about like setting my gun up against a tree or on the ground and then forgetting where I put it and then losing my gun. So that is this system. I really enjoy it. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Oh, another thing that I like about the Spider, two things. What I like about the Spider system is if I want to put this on a tripod, I can. It's got like this little threaded hole. I don't have to worry about like taking the base plate off and then putting it on a tripod. They do make their own hand strap. I don't use it. Full disclosure, I haven't looked at them in like 4 years, so maybe their design's updated. I have no idea. When I saw it in person at a trade show, I tried it on and it just seemed really bulky for me. The Peak design, it's a little more slimmer. I have little hands. It like flops out of the way faster. This one is more comfortable for me. And then I just take that, the little D-ring here. I just attach the Peak design thing to that. But yeah, this is how I hunt and photograph at the same time. Quite enjoy it. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, reach out on Instagram. It's Kristen Murray Outdoors. Be happy to chat. Take care.